Hello, my friends. Welcome to another edition of Mac Paladin's Retro Gaming Emporium. We are playing Shining in the Darkness on RPG Thursdays. Oh, my goodness. It has been a time, and I don't know what is wrong with my camera. There's just something with this machine now. It's like ever since the last OBS and driver update, it's like now none of my old shit works anymore. And it's really kind of annoying. Which is amazing because none of the emulation processing is handled on this computer. I don't know why it's so weird. But anyway, we're here. The show is basically functional. Let me launch the game here in the background. Make sure we have sound. That would be a start. That would be a move in the right direction, right? Anywho, well, I can hear it through these headsets. So, hey, Golix, how's it going, buddy? Actually, before I launch the game, I need to do a thing. I have a minor unboxing here. But we will do that momentarily. Okay. All right. So, as many of you know, I've been having difficulties with some of my physical hardware. The ancient mechanical drive that has been in my main desktop here, I'm pretty sure it's part of why I'm getting grief. So, I got a BX500 series 1 terabyte hard drive, a little solid state drive from Crucial, BX500 series, to replace the busted drive. Like throwing trash on myself here. Oh my god. And of course, I'm that guy that keeps nail clippers on his desk all the time, because that's how you open boxes when you don't carry a pocket knife with you. You use the nail file / cuticle clinger to cut it open. Fantastic tool. Thanks to my beloved and dearly departed grandmother for teaching me that trick. How to use virtually any metallic object as a letter opener. So this is to replace the ailing 1 terabyte mechanical drive. I have an old laptop drive that I acquired when I was working for Computer Revival long ago. So it's given up the ghost, making some clickety-clackety noises. So over the next couple of days, I'll be installing this and transferring that. Graphics card has been shipped from China, so hopefully that will be arriving before too long. It claims that it's going to arrive nebulously sometime between November 29th and or November 28th and December 29th. Oh my. So there's the drive. And that will allow us to preserve literally almost decades worth of almost 2 decades worth of data backups and such. Excuse me. All right, make sure everybody can hear me here. Talking. Woo! Okay. All right, so as promised, we will be playing Shining in the Darkness, and there it is, and we're just waiting for the overlay to finish loading. There it is. Also got my Lyft payment card finally. So that's good. Good news. Good news, my friends. And as always during the stream, I will be watching for pop-ups on my phone to make sure that I get all of my well-paying reservation rides reserved, scheduled. There is a difference. Anyway, it's not important. That's what happens when you try to breathe soda. Doesn't work out so well. Alright, I'm going to turn the game up a little bit because it is actually a focus. We would like those messages to pop up fast. Alright, now, if I am not mistaken, we were actually just starting the Cave of Courage. Which is the 4th and final cave. Just like that. See, I said it, and now it happens. Excellent. Yeah, I gotta stay on top of this thing, otherwise I miss out on opportunity every time. Let's see. I should still have the maps open from last time. I didn't close them, so let's see. Cave of Wisdom, that's where we are. Because we had just gotten the fire sword and saved we just saved this guy over here. Just so we can recap a little bit. We just saved Dai. We just saved Dai from dying. Ha ha! Please, nobody correct me and tell me that it's Day. That would be illogical. Alright, let's quickly review how many experience points we need for... We needs it! We needs the experience for the next level. 17,978, 1,450, and 10,994 for Pyra. Alright. Yes. Alright, let's roll out. Huh, I don't have the Cave of Wisdom map open, it appears. Oh, there it is. So yeah, we just started the Cave of Wisdom. And we rescued our man Dai here. There was an update to Edge today, so of course all my tabs are refreshing as we speak. Alright, let me reopen the Cave of Wisdom here. Alright, so it's a wee bit of a schlep here. Oh my god, Doodles. Oh my god, Doodles. We have a cat on stream. Sort of. Can I help you? Alright, we gotta go attack the Grim Wall. Oh yeah, you know what? Before we do this, I need to sell off a bunch of stuff. Wow, that didn't last very long. Oh yeah. See, and the weird thing about this game is that if, for some inexplicable reason, you find out that a item that you have found is a quest item or particularly good against a certain type of enemies that is harassing you, you can actually repurchase it. I mean, it's a premium, but you can get it back, so you're not hopelessly lost. I think that's it, but let's double check here. Alright, just had to free up some inventory space because there are a few more items that we do need to acquire. While we are here. All right, so we've got all the map pieces, and I'm pretty sure. Got all of that. Excuse me. Yeah. That's right, Doodles. I look like a party favor. It's funny because you just see her tail contentedly wagging in the background there under my arm. Nope, you can't sit there, Doodles. Come here, baby. The cat has fled. Sorry, I just something got in there, and now I'm just like, woof. Hey. Give me a second. Gotta see if this is gonna be a thing all stream now. It's like that time my foot was itching, and the time my nose was itching, and the time my leg was itching. Strawberries. Excuse me 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm not completely certain, but it has passed. What's amazing about it is I don't even have the fan blowing on me. I have a fan permanently mounted. I took my wind machine and I found a sort of optimal place for it directly above me here on the armoire. And I sort of built this shelf that my old retro computer sits on. And there's a monitor mount with an old style HP workstation monitor, and just a couple other things that I have set up here. So I can eventually play some old PC games, to give that unique experience that I keep telling everybody about. Well, the fan sits on a little swivel stand, that allows me to point it up and down. Normally, it's designed to sit on the floor, and you can point it up at you, or you can have it blow straight. You can have it blow straight across the room. And so during the summer and warmer months, spring and summer here in Tucson, and most of the fall, I have it pointed down at me because it's like 85 degrees in this room. Now you can see today I'm wearing a jacket because I had a little chill. The fan stays on though because this room with all the computers and everything typically stays on the hot side. But when I'm streaming, I point the fan down at me. Well, today I don't even have it pointed at me. It's pointed across the bed up above here. Up above here. Get my gestures right. So it's not even pointed at me. That's usually one of the things that like triggers a sneezing fit. Is the fan blowing on me? It blows dust particles or something. There's a slight temperature variance or something like that will cause a sneezing fit. And then what I have to do is I have to move to a different area or even a different room to have the temperature shift upward or something in the immediate vicinity. And then that usually kills whatever's going on here. And today it's just, I don't know what's causing it because I'm just sitting here and it was just like, woo! So, that was unpleasant. I'm going to go ahead and recover the magic points that I just spent on Peace. And then we'll get in there for real. I don't think the Cave of Wisdom is going to take us too terribly long today. Unless I run into some really heinous enemies. There is a possibility that we could get slowed down by having to go in and out because of our treasure hunting efforts, depleting our supplies. So that is definitely a possibility. I won't rule that out. But for the most part, we should be able to move fairly quickly. Ah, man, somebody's subscription ran out. Well, we're back to 4. What are you gonna do? Alright, so let's go tackle the Grimwall. Alright, Orb of Truth. An awesome blow. Interesting. Checking something here. Uh, well, kids, we're watching Elon Musk destroy himself in real time. I'd say it was nice knowing you, but we all know that's a lie. All right, finally back in the Cave of Wisdom. Now we're gonna cast Peace again because I don't. I think I can handle one more lizard. Yep. Just glancing at the news. Well, I mean, here's the thing. You know, everybody's like, well, he's sole owner of the company now. Not exactly. He has investors, and the bank can repossess. That's the thing about, you know, buying. You can get it. It's not, repossession is not just for cars and houses and shit. It's for literally anything that you buy. If you buy something on credit, and he borrowed a lot to get this, it can be repossessed. So there's a thing going on. There's a thing trending on Twitter right now called hashtag Rip Twitter, or RIP Twitter. You know what I'm saying. And ex-Twitter employees are pitching investors next week to get the company out of his hands because he is cratering the place. And it's like, why buy a thing just to destroy it, especially at such an overinflated price tag? That doesn't even make sense from an ego standpoint. Well, no, I'm saying, why did he do it in the first place? See, why did he even make the offer? If his plan was to crater the place... Right. There's definitely that. It's the ultimate case. It's the ultimate case of the people in charge at Twitter knowing that he was bluffing, and then fucking him over royally by calling his bluff. Especially at such an overinflated price. Oh, well, they misrepresented. It's like, well, you misrepresented too, dude. So guess what? We're both fucked. But see, now all right, let's get real for a second here. I'm going to switch to talkie mode for just a second here. Let's be real about this for a second. Okay. Twitter was not doing well on its own. They were probably headed towards Chapter 11 bankruptcy at some point in the foreseeable future anyway. So this was like a gift. This was like ambrosia from the gods to catapult Twitter into the news. They just weren't doing well. They were hemorrhaging cash. So when Elon swoops in with this ridiculous offer, it was like the answer to their prayers. Because now, you know, it's like they didn't want to be the bad guys and say, well, we were going to have to lay off everybody anyway. And they can shame investors into trying to save Twitter from Elon. The only people that lose on this are the suckers that thought that this was a good idea. But literally everybody who got canned from Twitter actually got the better deal in this whole thing. And I know it's real hard to see that because it looks like it's terrible across the board. But I assure you that the people who look like they lost in this deal are actually winning. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get my blue check mark, and then watch the fall of Babylon, basically, because that's what's going on here. Got my front row seat. Right. No, a lot of them are voluntarily leaving, but also at the same time, it said there's an article that says that ex-Twitter employees are pitching investors next week to get rid of Elon, because in this particular case, it was such a. Let me put it this way: he doesn't have total control because his investors actually control like 75% of his stake. Okay, so he's got like Saudi princes and you know, Chinese pocket trillionaires, you know, that kind of thing, sitting around in the background, you know, the kind of people that have like state backing, that kind of thing, and it's going to wreck them, because what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to take some kind of action against Tesla. I suspect that they're going to start applying pressure to Tesla and SpaceX, because in that particular instance, Elon has significant interests in China. And again, since Chinese bankers and Chinese business people, and ostensibly as a result the Chinese government, are backing a lot of Elon's plays, and again, also Saudi princes, which is odd because, you know, he's building electric cars and all that stuff. Yeah, well, I think Elon's gone before he ever got started. Whatever he was planning on doing. Oh yeah, Elon's done. You know, it's funny because I honestly expected somebody with that much theoretical wealth to be able to hold out a little longer. But the reason that he's failing is because he's not just an egomaniac, he's a megalomaniac. He's a megalomaniac. And he's just not capable of letting stuff go. I told Adam this, is that he's still mad about PayPal being stolen out from under him by while he was on vacation. Because he was the founder and CEO of PayPal when it first got started. And that was his baby. And the board basically ousted him as CEO and sold the company out from under him so that he had no control. And he's been mad about that for 20 years. That happened back in 2002. He's been mad about that for 20 years. Yeah, he made a windfall of cash from the deal, but you know, it would be like, I don't know. I think I would take it personally if somebody snatched Starship Moonhawk from me, but you know, I don't think I'd get over that easily. So I mean, at least I understand that part, but it's still, I mean, it's like, dude, it's been 20 years and you've had other successes. Let it go. So yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, back to the show, right? Oh God, people showing pictures of Pico Chat. Here's a great quote. Elon always thinks he's the smartest person in the room. He's about to be standing in an empty room, and it still won't be true. Oh boy. Well, we'll see. It's a shame too because it was just starting to pick up steam as a promotional tool for me. Guess I'll be using Tumblr from now on. Got to start getting those clips ready. All right, where was I here? Three points of damage. Oh no! All right. Leave. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yep. One, two. I got another leather armor. Oh my god. An awesome blow. You always gotta say it sing-songy. Wow, another leather armor. Hey, Milo got his level. Level up. Right? One, two. I'm avoiding invisible pit traps, just as a refresher on what we were doing last week. It's funny to me because tiny enemies like that, I think, scare me more than big enemies that take up the entire screen because they usually grossly overcompensate for those enemies. Alright. Now we got the fire sword and we rescued Dai, so we go this way. And we're gonna have to kind of go the long way. And that's just how all of these dungeons are designed. But this time I'm not worried over much about oh, I've been ensnared, eh? Make sure this is not a lingering status. Okay, we're good. Oh, you want to catch this smoke, huh? I think once we complete the Cave of Wisdom here, that we will actually be able to. The trader post will be open. The trading post will be open. So we don't need to go this way because that's the one-way doors. Now we're gonna go this way. And the one-way doors thing is actually kind of misleading because it leads you to believe that they close behind you, like you can only go through them one way. They only open from one direction. They don't actually close behind you, so theoretically you could backtrack once you open them. Until you leave the area, of course. One points of damage. That was a little bit rough. Let's just make sure we're at maximum for the moment. Let's see here. And now we want to go north way. And then we go this way, ignoring the side path. Oh, it's this guy again, huh? Suffers no damage. Jesus. Ouch. I don't believe there are any boss monsters in this particular area. There's just one really annoying spot where we've got some potentially valuable items. Oi. Wraps its robe tightly around its body? I don't know if that's more terrifying than the attacks themselves. An awesome blow. Got to make sure that these that all of these Cacatauruses die. Because they can cast paralysis, which is apparently death. Alright. So we don't yet have the Jailer's Key, because I think that's on level 4. Or level 2 or something. It's on a later floor. Jesus. Jesus Christ. I've lost track of what I was doing. All right. All right. Now I know where I am. All right, let's look at the guide here real quick. hate it when I lose my bearings. Okay. And what's under number 6? This is something called the flail. Oh, God damn it. All right. I don't think anybody needs this. I have the Thorn Whip, and that's going to be my primary weapon for a while. All right. Let's see here. So we've got backup, so I take a minimum of magic points lost there. Now this is just a dead end of slime, so we're not going to map that. This cave will be one that we do not need to make a ton of repeat visits to. It has exactly one locked door that's right near the beginning that we can get very easily. I'm going to go ahead and have Milo cast heal on Micaiah. Alright, so if we go to the end of this corridor and turn right, there should be a treasure box there. However, it's a ghost, so this time we're going to leave it. All right, one out into the room, and there is a pit trap in the center. So we'll need to go around it. Oh my. Oh good, it's all one group. Oh, Blast is extremely effective against these guys. It's good to know. Now this should be something valuable. Probably going to have to drop something at some point because there's a mithril piece and a dark block that I need to get. Okay. Alright, so we back out. We go here. We go into this room. One, two, three, four. One, two, ah! One, two. One, two. No! No! Get down! One, two. Turn. Of course he does. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Alright. One, two, three. Fuck. Turn. Tracer. Alright, so we got our dark block. Really? Oh boy. Alright, so in order to proceed, we actually have to drop down a hole. And come back up. So let's see. Now I just gotta find out which one. The hole I want to take is located at RJ. RJ. It's very close to the slime. Okay. One out. All the way down. An awesome blow. Of course he does. All the way to the wall. Okay. What? Oh no! Oh my god. God damn it. Well, I hope I went through the right one. Where the fuck are we? Oh yeah. Of course. All right. We have one more item we have to collect before we clear out of here. And it's becoming increasingly more difficult to continue. Well, we seem to be in a dungeon, yeah. Oh my god. Every time it says suffers, I'm like, suffocates and dies, and I'm like, yes, that's exactly what happens. Alright. So we don't want to go up the middle because there's a pit trap there. God damn it. This fucking guy again. I don't want to waste the herb water that I just got, because the herb water is the only item in the game that recovers magic points. That's great. What is the gravest threat? Well, this guy seems bold. First of all, all right. Thank God. All right, we're real close. God damn it. You assholes gotta go. Please tell me I still have one smelling salts left. Thank God. We've been very lucky this run. I'm going to say this straight up. We've been very lucky so far that we only got paralyzed once. All right, folks, we're almost out of here. There's the fountain. And the altar should be at the end of... Yep, here we go. Oh. Well, that's enough of that bullshit. Admittedly, there was a couple of minor treasures we left behind, but one of them was like 200 gold. But every important treasure, everything of any significant value, we got. We got all the maps, the works. Now it's time to go on a selling spree. All right, Power, get us out of here. Now, before we proceed too far, what an unusual item. The notes here. sure. I haven't checked it. Is this a... Alright, clear some space in the inventory. Like a true gamer, I'm dropping chips everywhere. Old-fashioned gatekeeping nonsense. Alright, we'll do a quick safety save here. We're getting close. Yes, I would. Alright. Off to the castle. We need to find out some plot. And we also need to unlock some things. Majesty has been waiting for you. How goes everything? By the heavens, you really passed the trials of the ancients? Dear Tristan, I knew I was right in trusting your judgment. You're too kind, Majesty. Now more than ever, it is up to you to return my daughter. Now you're ready to enter the labyrinth proper. Have you seen Melville? He rushed out of here, and we haven't seen him since. Luck be with you. Luck be a lady tonight. Alright, so now the trading post is open. Now this is this is where we're gonna get the OP shit here. This is where we're gonna be doing most of our shopping for the rest of the game. First things first. Stuff can break, especially specialty items like the flute and the earth hammer and all that good stuff. Seems we're pushing them around. Alright, so with the dark block, we're gonna get something for Pyra. Specifically a weapon. Because we're going to get a very special cursed item that is going to be her last weapon for the rest of the game. Yeah, we're good. Now, I can't have him make the other thing because I need 30,000. And we only have 29,000. But we are going to look real quick. I can sell him some items here. Let's sell the map. little bit of money here. I think that's it. Let's just see what he's already got. He's got the flail, the bullwhip, the short spear, the double axe, the bronze lance, the battle hammer, the broadsword, the iron lance, and the steel lance. So we've got some interesting items here in this shop. I just want to see his wares at the moment. Alright, so for the moment, I think that's it. Still have 20,000. I guess, let me take a look here, see if there's anything I can buy for the rest of my troops here. Alright, let's see. uh... Alright, I'm gonna go down to the list here and see who can equip what. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna get the battle hammer for the paltry sum. Woo-hoo-hoo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's not much, but it is still significant. All right. Not what I meant to do. Sorry, the tavern's closed. Oh, it's you. Come on in. Bring your friends in, too. Guess what? Mr. Brax and Mrs. Mist are here. Whoops. Seems they've been worried about sick. They've been worried sick about the kids. She's getting a spanking. Is it true? Oh, that's funny. I'm glad I came in here. I was trying to reset everything so that way my items that I ordered would be ready. I may have to shut off the game and restart it. Well, let's see if that did the trick. I assume you're back to pick up your order. Not yet. Alright, so the Hex Whip is cursed, so it's probably going to make a noise when we equip it. But it is her most powerful weapon. We're going to be using this pretty much for the rest of the game. It has a 1 in 3 chance of tangling, which means that it will stop working for a round and not do damage. But yep. So now Pyra is cursed. If we go to the church, he will offer to remove the curse. We have to say no. But once again, this is the whole min-maxing thing. And now she has the Mithril Shield, which will protect her from quite a few assailments. But that's what we needed the Dark Block for, was to build the Hex Shield, the Hex Whip. Now, to give you an idea of the difference in power between the Thorn Whip and the Hex Whip, we go from 25 attack to 60. Now, you could give her the Mithril Rod, which does give her an attack of plus 100, but then she only attacks one enemy. But I believe at some point we might consider trading out. It depends on how annoying this curse is. Because if it's really bad, like if we're constantly getting Fubar because of missed hits, then what we're going to have to do is we will have to trade it out eventually for the Mithril Rod. But we're going to need more chunks of Mithril in order to do that, which requires more spelunking. So, alright, so that was our 2 items. So we're going to go back in here and we're going to sell off the items we don't need anymore. Get a little bit of moolah. Don't need the bronze armor anymore. I could have given the bronze armor to Milo, but I have something slightly different in mind. And the resale value of items in this game is actually really good because once again, you're getting, unlike most RPGs where you get half or less when you sell stuff back, this game gives you, oddly enough, about 75% of the original value because that whip was 5,500 when we bought it. So we got 41.35 out of it, so it's like 66 or 75%, something like that. It's outrageously high. Considering some of the other difficulty elements of this game, it's actually a pretty good deal. I think, anyway. especially some of the pathetic drops that you get from enemies. And the reason that he says, I believe I'll sell this to the merchant next door is important because if for some inexplicable reason you need to reacquire these low-level items, you can go next door to the other merchant and find it under their special deals section. So, neat. It's all we need to sell. Well, let me double check to make sure there isn't anything I need to buy here. Now, I really want to get the magic armor for the hero. The magic mail works for everybody, and it gives a plus 50 to defense. So until we start getting mithril stuff or some of the higher end specialty items, it's a pretty damn good piece of equipment. But it's 30k a piece. And we're not quite there yet. Not by a long shot. But I'm gonna end up getting 3 of these. Probably since I'm finally getting a little bit caught up, I might do some off-screen grinding so I can just buy out buy out the entire trader's inventory here. Alright, so let's go back to our guide here real quick and see if there's anything that is below the minimum recommended for this area. All right. Yeah, you see, he offers to remove it, and it's only 5 gold, so that's a pretty good deal, but we inflicted this curse on ourselves on purpose. Yes, we do. We'll go for a little while longer. I am keen to see the proper labyrinth here. I'm not sure if I made it this far in the game originally, at least not on my own. But yeah, according to the directions, the Hex Whip is at least as powerful as the Fire Sword that we just got. And as you can see, it did quite a bit of damage against that weakling. All right. A new path is before us. Crack the old neck there and jump on in. Gotta turn this up. Now that we're in the proper labyrinth, the music gets suddenly epic. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Got a treasure box right here. What's in it? Ooh, right off the bat. Mithril ore. Oof. She got tangled in the whip. Is this how it's gonna be? feel like it's kind of funny because I feel like we're just dragging a dude around who's like that, you know, and bringing him back to the shrine. I feel like it would affect our movement speed. So that was dumb. I like how you have to enter the exit. So yeah, this is going to be annoying. Can I buy smelling salts? The shops should be the shops should be in their final form at this point. Let's stop by the alchemist and see if she has smelling salts now. Because it looks like that's the main thing we're gonna need here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I didn't realize that the paralysis was going to be that big of a deal. Now, I wanted you to notice one other amusing thing here. It says exit. In order to use it, you have to enter the exit. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna go for a little bit longer here and try to make some progress in level 2. Oh no! Alright, smelling salts does not revive. Was it herb water? That's great. I've just wasted 2 valuable items. Yeah, the smelling salts is definitely for paralysis, so I thought something revived, but apparently nothing happens. All right. Clearly, this is going to be a bad scene. If I'm already going back to town twice in the first round here. Since we started a little late and we're running into the witching hour, I think I'm gonna call it here. And I don't feel too bad about it, because... God damn it. I don't feel too badly about it, because we did actually get through the Cave of Wisdom and open up the trader and advance the plot a little bit. So, I mean, all things considered, it could be worse. But if I'm going to get hit with paralysis and diesel, I'm going to need to really rethink my strategy. Plus, I just wasted 2 really valuable items, so I'm gonna go back to my previous save, which luckily, when I had the curse removed, when I had Milo's paralysis removed, I believe I saved then, so I should be okay. And I definitely saved after we got the most valuable items, so I think we'll be all right. So, yeah, so that's it. So I will be back on Trovo with Mau Mau and Marias playing Overwatch 2 on Saturday at that'll be the 6 p.m. Mountain Time, so that's 5 Pacific. So be sure to join us and have some fun. And of course, Sunday, Golix and I will be doing more Macross Eternal Love Songs, and in the evening we'll be playing City of Villains. So be sure to join us. Be there or be square, you know the usual drill. Anywho, until then, I'm Mac Hollidan. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, kids.